Hey guys, Lee H here, aka Criterion Racer, and today we're doing an update on my collection of non-sport packs. And we're going to do it chronologically. Unfortunately, I can't find one small box. We'll get to the ones I'm missing. Bear with me. I do this all in one take. I don't edit stuff, and if I'm off by a year or two, don't crucify me. We're not going to do my boxes. We're not doing paper packs. We're going to go all the way into the 90s. We're going to start with 1958, made in Argentina, Zorro. These aren't uncommon, you know what I mean? You can pick them up for a pretty reasonable deal. But for a 1958 pack, that's going to be pretty darn ancient. We're going to make a giant mess here. Next up, I'm going to shoot over to the year 1965. We're going to do World of Stamps, okay? Nice Don Russ pack. Don Russ, didn't start making baseball cards to 81, but they did make some wonderful non-sport stuff. I love the artwork in here. What else do we got from 65 here? I'm sorry, 67. We're going to go with more of the monkeys. I don't have all of them. A little banged up corner, but look at those guys. Isn't that a fun little pack? Always in block there. Also from the same year, we got some Fleer stuff. Same thing with Don Russ making all that non-sport stuff. So they're pumped, ready to go once they get the licensing for baseball. We got some back slappers here. We got some crazy comics. I believe this is from Sewell, made in, was that Philly or Canada? It's funny how some of these are made. But again, 1960s. Next up, we're going to the year 1969. I love these. I should have bought probably a box of these. They're $100 at the last card show. Sealed box, but 50-cent stamps, a little bigger than normal pack right there. This may be a long video, so bear with me, but gotta love this art. Okay, next up is 71. We're gonna shoot over some tacky tattoos in the red. I thought I had this in the yellow pack also. If not, I gotta track that bad boy down. We got 1/8 of an ounce of gum in there, made again by the Don Russ Company. So I got all these cards out. I'll probably start stealing these up. 72, we got the glowworms. And bed bugs. I forgot about that. Rub on, wash off, glow in the dark skin tattoos. You wonder how toxic that bad boy is. 5 cents. Magic. Gotta love the magic glowworms. Scrub off with a washcloth. Excellent right there. Same year. They made quite a few that year. Happy horoscopes. Beautiful looking pack there. And I'm trying to move along. We're going to move to 60. What year are we? 67? Ugh. All right. Not 67. What am I saying? 75. Sorry about that. Looney Labels. Pretty sweet little pack there. Rio cloth patch. They made a couple different versions. Most of them in the military styling there. Again, made by Fleer. I need to slow down and get my dates right to show you these bad boys. So I'm going to work on some more of these packs. That was one of my goals. Also, for the election, we got Don Russ pack here. Vote. 5 cents. Got the gum in there. How boring, but crucial for the time period. My first O-Pee-Chee one is going to be the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. That's a beautiful looking pack. Still got the vibrant yellow colors. Half in French, made in Canada, in London, Ontario. Sweet little pack here. Moving over to 77. We got famous brother-sister combo, but with the whole family, Donna and Marie, and the Osmonds. Wait, you don't see Marie in that photo, do we? Oh, but gotta love the pink. Just like the Bob Gibson 59. That's a nice looking pack there. Same year, some crazy colors from 77. Shit. Oops, sorry to swear. Crazy cover, magazine covers. You got some TV guides, some slime right back there. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, more. This is 75. We got the $6 million man with that's supposed to be Lee Majors right over there. Yeah, they did make some test ones of this the year before, but this is the first ones to make the packs. Same year, we got Zeus Who Tops. We don't see too many of these early on. Animal Stick-Ons. One stick of gum, too. Haven't eaten gum? This is one of my favorite packs, too. Planet of Apes. They came in two different ones. The 5-cent pack, which was from the 60s, and this bad boy right here. A little off-center, but still pretty expensive pack. Dynamite. Good Times by Tops. Also here from the same year. 75, right down the corner. Man, am I screwing up the dates. I need to slow down, Lee. But anyways, another fairly expensive pack. And we got the Bay City Rollers. Who doesn't like the Bay City Rollers? Give them a chance. Give them a spin. UK trademark applied for. But another great pack from the mid-70s of music. We're going to switch years here. We're heading into 1976 here. Let me just grab my 70s. I'm getting all these years mixed up. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna go. Next up, we got King Kong. This may be a little long video here from the movie right there. Next up, stick it to them. 6 cars plus a stick of gum. Stick it on the school bus. And driver is insane. We got 2 packs of those. Nice little cars from Flair. We got the Galaxy Wars from the same year. I believe they only came in 3 different versions here. The red, the blue, the yellow. Some great artwork on the front of those bad boys. And we got a mold, definitely, you can see the moldy gun behind it, but Bionic Woman. Jamie Summers, 76. So we are still in 1976 land. All right. Sweetness right there. All right. What do we got here? I think we got more 76s here. Space, 1999. Again, 1/8 of a gum. Bonus, full color puzzle. Exciting stuff in there. Who is that made by? Donruss? Yeah, that's Donruss right there. We got Happy Days up next. Tops usually labels their stuff, and it is 76. We got the O-Pee-Chee. We got the Tops. O-Pee-Chee doesn't have as much preservatives, so that's almost guaranteed to be sticky and moldy. Just from experience and also watching other people's videos and just common knowledge, they roast their cards in there. But hey, the fonts. And look at that, more O-Pee-Chee. I could have swore I had the yellow version too, the second series, but of the regular Tops. But I'd rather have the O-Pee-Chee. Now, wouldn't you also? 76 was a pretty darn big year. And we're sticking with the dramas here. 76 was at 78. Welcome Back, Kotter at 76. You know, with John Travolta getting his start there. That's a nice pad. Gum, great shape in that one. I don't have the biggest budget for my collection, so therefore, some of my packs aren't in the best shape. I'd rather just own it, cherish it, play with it, than have a mint condition pack. Sometimes I don't ask them when I buy stuff on eBay, to gum loose, etc., because at the price I buy it for, I expect it to be broken or stuck to the cards. We got more Space, 1999 right there. Oh, I did stick a couple Kojaks in here for paper ones, my bad. So these are from a Danish company. The gum is a tiny little thing. You can't really tell to open a pack. It's almost folded together on the pack here. Made in Holland. Holland made a lot of these rip-offs, a ton of them, all the way through the 80s, and it's interesting stuff. The artwork is pretty unique on these cards, so. But yeah, more Happy Days is in the works. I could have swore I had the other one. I believe we're moving to 1977 here, okay? I think I'm a little bit getting my grip together here. And we're talking about John Travolta and Welcome Back, Kotter. We got it in Saturday Night Fever. Yes, indeed. Staying alive. How he ended up marrying Kelly Preston is beyond me, but that's a whole different story. The Gong Show. Fun little, I can't believe that lasted as long as it did, but a fun little show that they had going on there. We got the Gong Show winners. Star Wars, we got, I forget what series this is. It's still 77. R2-D2. It's a nice little pack. Real fresh. Gum is loose. I got to pull it from a brand new box, for the guy who's selling at my local non-sport card shop. Yeah, I do actually in Denver they have a shop with 350 different boxes and packs. I can't find the rest of my Charlie's Angels. They have 3-4 different series. That's in one of the boxes I know I have. So I don't carry a spreadsheet of my cards, okay? I like to think I have a very good memory. I'm sorry. But I know what I purchased over the years and stuff like that within a card or two. We got some beautiful CB Talks here from the same year. Both the designs right there. That's a nice one. Another Gong Show. Forgot that in there. Some of these I got doubles. That's fun to have. Once if I get real bored, I'll open some of these. Dumb Dabs from the same year, 1977 from Fleer. Beautifully shaped pack right there. And we're going to move on to 78. Oh, that was a beautiful year now, wasn't it? And we got quite a bit going on here. Let me grab the first stack of 78. Now I got to put this all back to you. First stack. And as you can see, I knocked the camera quite well. Because I do it in one shot and my stuff isn't that great. Shout out to Craig B's Trivia. Joyce DeWitt was the answer to his trivia, but Three's Company. We got Andy Gibbs up next with large, full color posters and bubblegum. See, this one's actually done in 1978 in grams. Okay. Mork from Ork. Nanu. Well, tons of actors got their start on there, including Corey Feldman. Yes, the Goonies, Corey Feldman. Beautiful pack there. Thought I had more packs of that. Maybe I've given them away over the years. We got some Close Encounter packs. First one's a little more beat up. Second one's in great shape. Fun movie to watch. Go back, 1978. Columbus movies. We got Jaws. We got a Top Swan. We have a O-Pee-Chee one too. Both in beautiful shape. Great colors to these. And everyone's just hearing that theme song in their head. Dun-dun. Elvis. I put a couple away, so there's only one of these in my pile. Bubble gum cards from Don Rust. All right. We're going to keep going on that. 78 stuff. We got more Elvis. Next up, we got some Grease here. This is Series 1. Again, I thought I put away the regular one, but this is the O-Pee-Chee version because you can just tell all the French in there with 4 grams of gum. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Second series, new series with the blue pack, but this is the Tops one. All Pro Skaters. It's a decently priced pack. It's going up in price and getting in mint shape is a little harder, which this one's in just really nice shape. Another Don Russ product. Yeah, another Don Russ product. Great colors on there. They make a BMX one. I haven't picked that one up. That was on my wish list. The BMX ones the cars are actually pretty cool. Now we go on to Superman, the all new series. Second series, the movie. Should have probably showed you. I picked up a ton of the first series of the movie cards here. Good looking packs right there for pretty darn cheap. That was a nice little score I've had recently. This is just going to get out of control. I think we're into 1979. Now, let me grab some cards here. Oof. This was one of my favorite packs right here, too. Look at that. The green on the pink. 1979. Awesome cards right there with Lou Ferrigno. This is all this non-sports stuff is a lot of to instill memories, nostalgia. That's the thing. A lot of times we watch these TV shows like Chips more often than we watch any kind of baseball, game and stuff like that. Because it's on every week, and the families get together and tune in. When's the last time you went to a baseball game with your mom? Well, it's been 2 years for me, but here's a Grease Tops pack. You can tell I'm real organized from that first series right there. Next up, we got some black holes. And to do with the black hole, we got more space. You can tell that was big. The phallic rocket ship XM from the 70s. 1979, Will Williams production. All right, well, just get rid of that. Right off to the side here. More space. Jesus, look at all this stuff. Trek. Star Trek the Motion Picture. Another 1979 pack right there. Continuing with the themes. Alien, Alien, Alien. Yeah, some great scenes there. Sigourney Weaver. The kind of commercial flop 007, but we're on to the same thing. Moonraker. That's right, folks. And while we're in the whole scheme of things, let's go into Buck Rogers. We got a bunch of packs right here. Oh, we got some Rocky 2 behind it. Well, that's a first. Something not space from 1979. Rocky 2. Pack right there. We got more 79. More Rocky. Toss that off to the side here. Rock stars. We had Queen, the Babies, Village People, and Kiss. All four of them and nothing more, if my memory's right on that one. The Dolly Show. And what you're thinking is, and I was wrong on this also, but this is from Retro Hero. It's about dolls. It's not about Dolly Parton. It's really creepy cards, to be honest with you. And it's very disappointing. I'd much rather have Dolly Parton's. So that rounds off my 1980s, 70s collection. I know I'm missing a few here and there. Let's push these back to Hank Aaron and Warren Spahn. Warren Spahn. All right. Here we go. 1980, we got some TV smelly awards. As you see, I'm kind of flying through these because, I'm trying to keep this at around 40 minutes if possible, but I don't know if I can. TV Land there. Beautiful black pack. Again, from FTCC. These packs are gorgeous. Again, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you're like me, I used to go, even in high school, travel 2 hours. I didn't dress up, but I knew every single dance. And I go to the midnight showing on Halloween in Madison, Wisconsin at the Majestic Theater. I loved it. Okay, this is before the riots in Madison, during Halloween, because I was there for those too. But anyways, big, huge thing. Big part of my being weird when I was a younger person. I was that alternative jock with the mohawk and wore a football jersey with the mohawk. Anyways, we got some weird wheels. Got a couple packs of those. I just picked up another one for under $5. I was happy with that pickup from 1980s. Usually those run about $10. Dukes of Hazzard. I had a poster of the General Lee on my wall, just because my name is Lee, and it was, highly racist, but he's from northern Wisconsin. Way up north there. He ain't no southern boy. He's a redneck from northern Wisconsin. Anyways, let's get some more 1980s before we hit on to 81. We got some Superman 2. We saw some Superman 1 beforehand. Big, thick pack. I need to put a lot of these into different holders there. Oh, man, I'm going to have to reorganize everything. Let's see who we're fooling. Then the Pac-Man craze came along. That's right. Pac-Man. And Pac-Man number 2. It was great crossover stuff made by Fleer. Next year in 81, you're going to see more, even more Pac-Man. Oops, spoiler alert, but not that big of a shocker, is it? All right, Pac-Man, Fleer. See, Pac-Man was preset where the little guys, Inky, Blinky, and all those guys ended up going. While on the other hand, we're moving to 81, Ms. Pac-Man, they were random, which made the game more hard, more interesting, and would suck the quarters out of you faster. Back from 81, though. And we're on to Raiders of the Lost Ark. I do have a couple of loose packs of these in a box stored away. That's where my extra cards could be. It would be my storage, where my boxes under my bed, deep in my closet, etc. But one of my all-time favorite movies. I've seen this so many times. I loved Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark. I love all of them except for Shia LaBeouf, or whatever his name is. We got an O-Pee-Chee one right behind it. I got to work on my O-Pee-Chee stuff. We got Here's Bo, really flopping. Didn't her husband direct that movie? I think so. Anytime you can incorporate an ape, you know it's going to be a flop. We got some Dallas right here. Yep, looking for the Patrick Duffy and Who Killed JR on that one. More Pac-Man. All right, I think we're going to move on to 1982 here. And staying with the theme of Pac-Man, we got Super Pac-Man 82. Even bigger. I'm more fun. Hell yeah, love that grammar. Super Pac-Man. Love the graphics on this Fleer product. 3 stickers, 3 cards. Wongum. On that one. And we got the Dark Crystal. Jim Henson production. I wish that they made a Labyrinth, but that's a whole different story. Still an underrated movie on that one. We got more Dark Crystal. We got some Tron up next. Oh, full color trading cards. Thought to be black and white in 82. We got the Hoff. Okay, so Paul Rubin just passed away last week. Did you know at Cal Arts, the Hoff was roommates with Pee Wee Herman? Oh, that's right. Could you imagine those two living together? The parties that they could have thrown? Jesus Christ. All right, next up, we got 82. We got MASH by Don Russ. The show lasted longer than the Korean War did, but who cared? Because everyone loved the show MASH. Everyone did not. Well, the Korean War wasn't as hated. Anyways, back onto E.T. I don't know where my O-Pee-Chee one is of this. This was another one I know I have. But here's a couple of packs of E.T. I know I have a box of these stashed away also. Donkey Kong is up next. We're starting to get more into video games. Shouldn't say that Pac-Man. We've been going through it. Even Tron had a great video game. Remember the joystick with Tron? That was so cool. Anyways, more of Donkey Kong here. And then we got straight from Ireland. Meow. Topps Products. Ireland did make some packs over there. But all about cats, 1982. Yay. You just don't see this pack very often. And, it's a fun little pack. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. But anyways, and this is the one. I got a bunch of the Return of the Jedi, Luke, the Ewoks, Vader, Jabba, I got, 2 complete sets. Pulled these from a box from my non-sport card. So they are box fresh, great preserved, everything like that. This is like when I threw up red flags when I was going through this. This is the only one I can find of Return of the Jedi, the second series. And I know for a fact I have Lando and the rest of them. Who wouldn't want to have a pack of Lando? Yeah, it's almost better than an Ewok. Lando Calrissian. But I got to find that. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up buying them because that pisses me off. Anyways, we're still going on to fun stuff. We're on to Superman number 3, the commercialized Christopher Reeves. Let's see how many of these can we make. One of my first boxes I bought. These aren't all my boxes. It keeps going up. I got a lot of my 80s box kind of stashed away instead of displaying them out here. But the A-Team, this was one of my favorite shows as a kid. it's amazing. They recycled a lot of their villains because they couldn't find short enough villains to fight Mr. T. And that's also why Sylvester Stallone picked Mr. T, because of his height. And we're on Ricky Martin and Minuto. Yeah, buddy. And the stash is up next. We got Magnum P.I. Great one there with Higgins. Got to pull the Higgins Ricky card. Mag Fleer goes up. More man. Beautiful yellow pack here. That color is just popping and vibrant. Love that one. Collection of all the video games. A lot of tips and everything like that. The cards were kind of dated by the time they actually came out with the tips on that one. But one pack that's ahead of its time for the video game, Dragon's Lair. Way ahead of his time. Graphics unbelievable. Pissed me off. I could never get past this one point, no matter how many quarters I pumped in. Fun game. Holds up. And we're on to the first cellophane, packs. And this was just 3D from 1983. So we're still on 1983. But fun little packs. They include 3D glasses in there. Okay, I think we're on to 84 now. Let's see here. I'm going to shuffle stuff around a little bit. 84. Start with the first stack of 84. Thanks for joining me on this expedition into the world of non-sport packs. You know, you always think you got more of these things, and I still consider myself a fairly small collector in this whole scheme of things. There's so much out there. A lot of the 60s, 70s stuff is really expensive. These are the mid-priced and cheaper packs, but they're still fun to own, like this nice glitter glove. This comes in a couple different glitters. This is the gold one. I don't have the other ones. I need to pick those other gold, the silver glove off and stuff like that. But that I know I don't have, but going through that, going with the Michael Jackson theme, we got the regular, the red lip version and the non-red lip version. Two different ones. Sorry about the light. It's a little dark and variable outside, so I have to use this bad boy right here. And while we throw another Michael Jackson, we got an O-Peachy. Right over there. O-Peachy is almost a thicker pack, which is rare because usually they're thinner. Yeah, usually less cards and cheaper. And we're going to go with second series right here. Of that, I still like the first series a little bit better on that aspect. Gremlins. Who didn't love Gremlins back there? Mugwise. Yes, indeed. I think I need to pick up a better pack. I thought I had a couple of these, but maybe I just had one. I opened some of that stuff up too. All right, let's just keep on going here. Okay. What year are we on? 84? Anyways, another Indiana Jones. Underrated. Still not bad. Ripping his heart out, Willie. It was the love interest. My friend actually named his female dog Willie after Indiana Jones. Willie's still kicking around there. Next up, we got a couple different versions of Dune. The remade the last couple of years. That was a good remake on here. We got Slater from Supergirl. Great looking pink pack. I have a thing for the pink packs right there. And still on 84. We're going to go with I think it's a boring pack, but Trivia Battle, you got to have that in your collection. And V from Fleer is a great little one. That's from Retro Hero. So this is how he kind of stores it. These fold out ones. My shops actually don't have the clamshells like that. I end up getting more. I gotta get more of them, but I'm slowly making the transition into these bad boys. And also, my shop was out of those when I was down there last week. They got the 130, which are good for the thinner packs. I'm going to start putting some of these I don't have into there. into that instead of the super big one. These are pricey, but the crossover, the colors, the artwork are just simply amazing here for Masters of the Universe. The rack packs, believe it or not, cost as much as one of these bad boys, and the He-Man almost goes for a little bit more. But great little pack right there. We're on to 85. And we're going into where my, what do you call it? My little circle thing, profile picture, is going to be the Goonies. So this pack from 85 from Spain, I know it's paper, but I have to show it. These were going for $65 on auction about a year ago on this day, and I was losing out. I didn't want to spend over $50. I ended up picking this up for $40. Right now on eBay, there's one sitting at $20. I probably need to pick that up just to have an extra one. The guy must have a box of these suckers. He got his money's worth by playing the game here for supply and demand and holding these suckers out. It's the same seller, but now you can pick these up for $20. Frustrating. I thought I got a good deal at $40 when people were paying a lot more than that for that. But we got the Goonies, one of my all-time favorite movie. Look at that artwork right there. Just beautiful. And this is an open pack. I usually don't show open packs. But again, back to the UK. I can't find any of these that are closed, okay? I probably got to go to the Philly show and travel for it, I know. But they're a little bit smaller. In the cellophane wrapper. This one doesn't have the bubblegum sticker, but I think there's more than 4 cards in here. He kind of threw a couple extra in when I bought it for a reasonable price. But I'm really to pay up for that pack too, sealed right there. All right, we're still on to 85. So we got more Goonies in there. Next up, Goonies Are Good Enough, Cyndi Lauper. I got one of these bad boys autographed by her. 2 different versions there. I got a couple boxes of these stored away already. You can see the bazooka above him there. She's awesome. She's up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Honestly, don't think she should be in there in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But so is Kate Bush, and I hope she doesn't get in there. They need one more hits than her, but I love her to death. People, Hall of Fame is different, Doesn't mean you can't have a favorite. Doesn't mean they should be in the Hall of Fame. Oh, right. Still from that same year, we got Duran Duran. I've said it once, said it before. Wasn't a big fan of Duran Duran. I'm a new wave junkie up the wazoo. I didn't like them until the wedding album, or aka the self-titled album. But that's just fine. I didn't go see them this year. I should have, but I didn't. I don't want to pay those ticket prices. Talking about ticket prices, I go to quite a few shows, and some of my favorite 80s bands are getting ridiculous. Depeche Mode, I got 12th row like 5 years ago, and now I can't even get the cheapest ticket for the same price I got the 12th row on. Rambo, Sylvester Stallone. And this is another one that I thought had more different versions of The Return to Oz. Very underrated movie. I read all of his books, all of it, which is an undertaking and a half. There's just more books than you would think on that one. I got one big compiled book for Christmas one year. Sean Penn and Baby, that was a massive flop, but they still made cards for it. Whoops, they shouldn't be chucking this stuff. Robot Wars, rub-off games and stickers. No, thank you. Well, we got Joe Adcock in there. Next up, we're going to go through one of my most expensive packs in 1986. Max Headroom. These are rare. I don't know if I want to take the price of them if they've dropped, but they consistently went for around $50 consistently. When the first foil sticker cards inside. That was pretty revolutionary TV show that ended too soon. Just ran out of ideas for that show. Next up, we got Rick Moranis in Little Shop of Horrors. Got a bunch of those packs. I'm just going to put them off to the side here. And when the first Marvel, I want to say, characters, Howard the Duck, I was just watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and he was in that one too. Big flop. Leah Thompson was in that. I need to get her autograph. But Howard the Duck. Next up, we got some one more Howard the Signs, Snotty Signs. There we go. We got some third series GPK. I don't really collect much GPK. Six series. Whoop. Baseball card. Anyways, back onto 87. We got 7th and 10 series. But when I see them for a good price, I gotta pick them up. Johnny Depp before Richard Greco and 21 Jump Street. They must have produced millions of these because these still can be picked up for dirt cheap. Next up, as you know, one of my favorite. I have more Elf packs than any grown man should. I bought a lot of 300 some Elf 2 ones, and they had a bunch of Elf 1s in there for pretty cheap about 3-4 years ago. And we got some Elf 2 right over here. Both of them have the special Boobalog baseball cards in the inside of that, 25 cents a pack. I thought I had some old peachy ones of these. Those are somewhere. That's one of those ones I don't know where are either. Next up, we got John Lithgow starring in Harry and the Henderson. This is the movie, not the TV show, which followed shortly afterwards on that one. Hate to be in makeup for that one for a TV show that I got to constantly do. Educational cards. Ooh, instilling fear in the kids in terrorist attacks. Next up, another one from Retro Hero. WWF. Who doesn't remember these WrestleMania 3 cards? I pulled all the good cards out of here, by opening some of these packs over the years. I wasn't a big wrestling fan. You can score me for that one, but I do remember I was at a bowling alley in the bar as a kid watching Hulk Hogan slam Andre the Giant. And who doesn't love Andre the Giant in The Princess Bride, for God's sakes? That's also a good read for a book. Roger Rabbit, something next. Jessica Rabbit. Wow. And we got 1987 rounding out with Growing Pains. I do have an Alan Thicke autograph card on that one. I bought off of from Christmas Story. One of those guys from Christmas Stories. Does 8 Man Out with John Cusack count as non-sport cards? I guess it's movies, so why not? These are a little more expensive than you would actually think for 1988 too, but nice movie cards. I really do enjoy them. More Growing Pains, Jesus. Let's see. So next up we got RoboCop. 88, both designed, RoboCop 2. And also, we got the Regina pack. These are made in New Zealand or Australia. These are pretty hard to get over the United States. 1988, Australia. But they did make a few movies. They're a little pricey. You can buy the packs for cheap, but it's getting them over here and shipping. They just don't end up in the U.S. very often. But again, almost looking like the UK, Ireland versions of stuff here. All right. We're getting more and more junky as we're starting to get into this one. We got Bigfoot, Sunday. Who doesn't remember that on every single TV show? Dinosaur Attacks. Everyone's opened a million of these because these are still a dime a dozen. We got gross out cards from 1988. Grandma used to give me these. I was so disappointed. I'm like, why don't you just buy me normal baseball cards? Why do you have to give me this? But she was trying. Let's be honest. 1989. We're going step by step. Ooh, baby. New Kids on the Block. These are before Marky Mark assaulted that Chinese guy and got kicked out of New Kids on the Block. This is after that. Shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff, but it's true. Good old Catholic boy. We're going to go Back to the Future too. Another one of my favorites here. I loved all three of them. The series is all good. People for some reason, didn't like 3. I liked all 3 of them, 2 and 3 equally. Next up, we got Ghostbusters. We got the old Peachy. We got the regular. Isn't that pretty sweet there? Look how, you see what I was talking about? Regular one, O-Pee-Chee. Thinner, less cards in there. And this was another one that I thought I had all of them too. The Nintendo Power Game Pack one. I know I had Zelda and Princess Peach and all that, so that's in that box too. I can't find. Anyways, why am I drawing that? You should be enjoying what I do have and showing you. The tattoo ones, they range in price all over the place. So nice little addition to my collection here. Stupid Smiles. On to Batman, same kind of thing. I had a lot of around the same era. I just can't find it. First series. They do come in second series. Same with second series right there. Boom. Turtles, again. I don't know if I can listen to some of them. More on the block. More of those. Moving on. Are we in 1990 now already? Jeez. Test pack of Total Recall. Usually you should only box sets. Nice little pack. I picked this up for under $10, which was a phenomenal deal. Alien Nation. We're into the 90s, so hold on tight. This may get into foil pretty darn quickly. And we are at the 41 minutes. Another one from the UK, Spinning Images. Kind of creepy cards right there. Wizard of Oz, Turtles, Gremlins 2. That came in 2 different series. Simpsons. I know I had more of the. Shut up, Lee. But who didn't love The Simpsons in 1990? Look at that artwork and how it's changed over the years. They need to stick a fork into that show. Anyways, but if it's still making money for someone, who's caring? New Kids on the Block, second series. There's a Dick Tracy O-Pee-Chee. I think I bought a whole lot of these bad boys. That's not even close to all the O-Pee-Chee ones I bought in a lot for a phenomenal deal. And we got the regular one, very underrated. We got Breathless, Madonna, before she got scary. She was actually probably married to Sean Penn at that time. How he got Robin Wright Penn from Princess Bride, that's a whole different story. He's Gremlins 2. Cute little Mogwai. All right, next up, we got some nasty stuff. We got some nasty tricks. Fun stuff. I mean, it's even right on there. Who can argue with that? I'm moving a little faster in the 90s here. Beetlejuice, and nope, I ain't going to say it. Did they come out with that Beetlejuice new movie yet? I don't know. I'm kind of behind on all that stuff. Second series right here. Now we got the movie cards by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. More second series. Rad Dudes. Yeah, Rad Dudes. Pacific. Lots of different versions of that. Look at that guy. Pissed off he's mowing the lawn. We got some dodgeball action. Let's get the cards up on the screen here. Can't believe you guys are actually still watching this along with me. We won't go into the 2000s. Trust me. We don't want to do that. Okay? We got wacky packages right there from Topps remaking that. Still on 1990s. The TV show. Gotta love this. This is a cool looking pack. Toxic Crusaders here. Not Toxic Avengers. I've said it before as Toxic Avengers, but it's Toxic Crusaders. We got more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Upper Deck even got in their hands of high-quality Looney Tune comic ball cards. This is the first series. I do believe they made a couple series, but this is the only one that matters. I think the second one they made with Reggie Jackson, Noel Ryan, and all that. So, on to 91. We got some Andy Griffin Show. Sing it with me. And who doesn't like all the Packer references in this next one? Bingo. Bingo was his name. Oh, yes, indeed. Next up, we got Kevin Costner in a non-baseball movie, Prince of Thieves. I wouldn't mind one of these bad boys autographed by Christian Slater. $50, and it's not certified online. It's been the kind of going rate. I'm not going to pay that. Toxic High School is up next. Fun little set, though. Very common set. Tiny Toons Adventures. This was all the rage. I'm just a little too old for it to get into it. Just barely, but I was. Next up, we got Mutant Ninja Turtle 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Boom, boom, boom. And next up is actually a 90s pack that's extremely rare. Well, I don't know why. No, if any of you know why, tell me. We got the Babysitters Club with Jason Lee Cook was her name from Josie and the Pussycat. These go for like $35. Everyone's asking $35 online for these. I've seen them sold on eBay for $35. That's the shocking part. I don't know. I don't know. Is there a secret girls club buying these things up? And we're going on to American Gladiators before we get into propaganda. Who didn't like Zap and everything on Sunday mornings? Yep, pretty fun show. Just repetitive, but it was still a fun show. A precursor to American Ninja. Now we're on to propaganda. We got Desert Storm, bunch of different series, 1, 2, 3 series here. And don't forget about the pro sets too. That's going on right there. I think George Bush should, file the original one. Should have got the job done the first time and stayed in there and finished the job. But that's a whole different story. And Hook, the movie, another Robin Williams movie. Look at this pile just piling on up. Got a little Christy Ricci action and the Addams Family. The first one. More Desert Storm. I don't know if I had that in that whole pile. All My Children is up next. I was more of a Days of My Life guy, in college. But, they didn't make those cards. All My Children right over there. Speaking of Desert Storm cards, the pro sets, John Jabs at the Pass of the Live sent me like 8 boxes of these things for free. I ended up giving to the local card, the non-sport card shop, a couple of those boxes and giving them a few away. This one got up there in price during COVID. Yo, MTV Raps. Like, surprisingly, boxes went expensive. Boxes are still halfway expensive, but they've come back down to reality as Yo, MTV Rap. I love let me grab a box of... Anyways, I like the regular ones. I love the Superstar Pro Set cards. I got boxes upon boxes of those bad boys, and I do love them. They're really cool in my opinion. WCW, we got some comic cards right there. Bonus hologram randomly inserted. Oh, look, we do have Comic Ball 2, probably from the next year right there. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, they combine both the movies in the most atypical movie cards. Wow, this is going to be an hour show. We're almost done. We're getting into foil now. I Love Lucy. We got Terminator 2. They make a couple different of these packs. I don't know if I ever got the other types of packs, I'll be honest with you. We're going 1992 here. We're, I don't know how much further I have tolerance of going on here past next couple years. Is it the Bernstein Bears or Bernstein Bears? I have no idea. 92 edition. And what they throw into every single darn mystery packs. We got Trash Can Trolls by Topps. Can't live without theirs. Where are these? Fun for the kids, actually. We got some Thunderbirds. Remember those marionette puppets, Next up, you can pull the J-Lo rookie card. That's the one that's worth more money. J-Lo rookie card in living color when she's a fly girl. Oh, yes, indeedy. Before Selena. Anyways, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie number 3 is up next from 1992. Don't forget that Batman Returns, at least the O-Pee-Chee version did. Up next, they did make that in. I got a box of the Stadium Club. Oh, more O-Pee-Chee, more O-Pee-Chee. And it looks like I don't have any regular ones. I sure have a box of those regular ones somewhere. You don't need to see that. Okay, we're up next here. More Trash Can Trolls. Harley Davidson. Boom. The Chronicles. We got 007 Craig making his appearance. I think somewhat. Shoot. Not Selma Hayek. Yeah, I believe she started off in that also. Got a few packs of those, and I got a couple boxes of those. So you used to be able to pick them up for $5, and it was like giving them away. These are actually fun cards to open up. Star picks, Saturday Night Live. Look for the Wayne's World cards. That was all the rage back then. All right. Next up, Sesame Street, Archie, Mad. We're going to be right at the 1 hour mark, comics here. I picked these up. I usually don't pick up the nudie ones or anything or like that, benchwarmers, but this has Summer Standards Olympians in them. So I do pick up a few of these cards right there. 93. I marked it this time. Nightmare Before Christmas. I marked some of them and I didn't mark other ones. Then I don't know. This is a weird one. See, these packs are all over the place, from like $10 to $50. The crossover and the Prism cards. Prism cards and PSA 10s go for a bunch of money. Lots of money, like surprisingly, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. There's a Shooters box set here. The Valiant era. Ooh, that was out of focus there. Environmental action cars. I didn't get the first series. I'm a little disappointed. This is series number 2. American Bandstand's up next. That's right, with Dick Clark. Demolition Man. Still don't know what the shells are used for. Sandra Bullock. She was in a ton of movies. You just don't realize she was in. Battle cards. That's up next. All right. We're getting into... We're almost done here. I'm going to stop it. To stop the madness here, we got Trolls trading cards. Flintstones. That's right. 92, 93. Solid brick of Country Gold. No, never been, never will be a Country Gold fan. And I know guitars for a famous country star, pretty well. You know what I mean? And he doesn't even like it. I won't give out names. Jeffrey Jones, Thunder. We got Tech World here. We got Wayne. I'm not really into these sci-fi stuff. Well, I'm getting more sloppy. 94. So we're on 94 now. 94. We're going to be 94 without Power Rangers, the new season. I don't think I've ever seen an episode of it, but that's okay. The Lion King, A cards, these boxes people won't take off your hands. But what we got here is the Crow. These packs are fluctuating, still an expensive pack. Brandon Lee, they have a bunch of random insert sets in here that are just gorgeous. This was an influential movie. I wore a lot of black in high school. I never wore the makeup, but I love this soundtrack. Got lots of pack of these. I picked these up for like $1. Sometimes I was picking up for $5. My namesake, Hildebrand's my last name. The brothers here. This pack is shot through the roof. They made a 2 series of this. They had the hobby series and the retail series. Believe it or not, you can pull different gold and silver like signature cards on here. But yeah, this is a great pack. I would pick up more, but the price is just. I've opened a lot of my packs. I just kept one. Generation Extreme. I need to open some more of these packs. I see some of these guys in these packs around my town. I live in Breckenridge, Colorado. I should have them autograph them when I see them at the grocery store. I think they would almost get a kick if I pulled one of these out and made, guys like Chad Otterstrom sign one of those cars I see biking by when I work every day. Bozo, the Clown. I think we're still on 94 here. Who didn't like the ball game? That right there. Yep, still 94 with G.I. Joe Anniversary Series, 30 years of that. Next up, the cool movie with Spader is going to be Stargate. Couple packs of that. I've seen Steve Rademacher pull some autograph cards out of here. Amazing. Hitchhiker Guides to the Galaxy. He's pulled multiple ones. It is feasible to pull autographed Technichrome cards out of there. Let's see what else we got here. More of that. Popeye the Sailor Man. I don't think that was a Shelley Long one. Voyager. Another influential movie here. Akira. Still from 94. Awesome. Tetsuo! Anyways, why am I yelling into the camera here? I think we're going to get that's still 94. Next up, Greg and Tim. We got another one of my namesake, Hildebrand. We got Reboot. I have no idea what the hell that is. Fleer, Fox, Kids Network, Premiere Edition. Hey. We got Judge Dredd up next. Boom. I'm only going to show up another 20 packs on this one. All right. The 95, we got the Real Monsters. Shiny pack. VR Troopers. Power Rangers. A couple different directions that's going. Awesome. Educational, Bill Nye, the Science Guy from Skybox, more known for their basketball. Ibar and Gates, we're still in the 90s. We're still in the mid-90s, in fact. More Real Monsters. 20th anniversary of Rocky Horror Picture Show. I probably shouldn't have buried all those cards under all those packs. All right, but if I started with this junk like Easter, you probably never would have watched, now would you? We got two very influential movies that I loved around this time period. Both of these packs go for around $15 a pop. We got Mallrats with Kevin Smith, and also Jason Lee. And then also autographs in there are of Lori Petty are pretty expensive, but Tank Girl with Ice-T as a dog. Go figure. Well, I'm drawing a line at that. I got another box where I sorted some more cards. I'm good. We're at about an hour here. I'm missing some of my collection here, but you got a pretty good idea of the vastness of non-sport cards. It's really immense. I appreciate each and every one of you that actually tune into my channel. It does mean a lot to me. I'm not the most wittiest person. I don't have the editing skills. I don't do anything, but I just enjoy showing my collection. I love watching your guys' collection. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. Until next time, guys, we'll catch you later.